Alright, an anime about special teenagers with many tragic events in their past that were victimized by the cruel adults of the world. Wait a minute, I already did an Angel Beats review. Oh, it's by the same author, and they even watch Angel Beats in this anime. As usual, it's up to me to change the name of this anime to something a bit more realistic. Charlotte, Days of Future Past, Angel Beats X Steins Gate, and finally, Amnesia. If you enjoy watching animes with more plot holes than Swiss cheese, be sure to subscribe to my channel and join my Discord. Let me give you a satire synopsis of this anime. This is Yu. He has the quirk that allows him to possess a person for 5 seconds. Wait, I've seen this somewhere before. Our main character is no shonen protagonist, so of course he uses his powers to cheat in school, fan service, and of course, start fights with random strangers. Thanks to his shadow possession jutsu, he gets into an elite school at the top of his class, and is on a quest to get with the popular girl at school. Now, ladies and gentlemen, how would you go about this? Oh, I know, make her trip so that he can catch her. Or maybe make her drop her books in front of him. Wow. You couldn't be more wrong. You of course take over Truck Kun's driver, try to isekai her, and save her at the last minute.
And modern problems require modern solutions.
He's then brought in on suspicion of cheating, then decides to hit the dash. After being caught, it turns out that they are part of the student council from Sky High, which is a school for special students with abilities. Many children get quirks as they're going through puberty that disappears around the time they go to high school. This is Charlotte. Yes, I know it's not her name, but it is now. She has the power to become invisible, but only to one person, which is a common power for many fathers. Glasses over here can move at very fast speeds, but can't control himself. If you can't tell, people's powers in this anime are a little defective. In this world, children with powers are taken away and experimented on, so they convince him to join their school that protects children until they lose their powers. Yu begins his life at his new school after getting dumped. He also brings his sister along, and they keep having flashbacks about a brother who doesn't exist, but I'm sure that's not important. At this school, he will help find other individuals with powers and get them to join, or stop using their powers recklessly. Wait, is this just the X-Men? So, along with Travel Vlogger and Self-Harm Man, they go on the search for a new member because everybody knows in anime, you can't have more male characters than females unless it's shonen. The X-Men go out and recruit a multi-personality idol who switches with her dead sister who can control fire. Now that we have the whole gang together, they spend a few episodes converting people by basically giving each of them the same speech. Your powers will go away soon. Scientists will mind break you, so stop. They say no, and then they fold them. Then this anime ends at episode 6, and they live happily ever after. This is now the spoiler part of the review, so if you want to watch the anime, enjoy the lighthearted slice of life anime. Alright, now that they're gone, let's insult this anime. Where was I? Oh yeah, what a happy ending. Sure would be a shame if a yandere entered the story. His sister accidentally stole a middle school girl's crush. And you know, girls will be girls. Is that a box cutter? So she had no choice but to self-destruct. Wow, what a devastating loss. He has a villain arc and forms an emotional connection with Angel 2.0. Sure would be a shame if we reversed time and undid everything. This is Yu's brother. He started the school to protect kids with powers, while looking into ways to remove their powers from them, which apparently comes from a meteorite known as Charlotte. That's the name of the anime! He erased his family's memories of him and has the power to travel back in time, but can't do it anymore because his Sharingan made him blind. Not to worry though, because Yu has the power of all for one and can yoink other people's quirks so that he can travel back in time himself.
Fine. I'll do it myself.
Turns out it'll be a soul for a soul. So we get the sister, but lose Charles Xavier. How did this happen? Well, you see, some random group abducted some random person's family. He lost his eye, so now he can't go back in time. One thing led to another, dead fortune teller. Now his favorite Twitch streamer says, why don't you just go take everybody's power? If you do that, I won't leave you on red. Without hesitation, our tier 3 simp goes on a quest to steal everybody's power in a single episode. Wow, that girl's using her power for good. But it's kind of getting in the way of me getting laid, so yoink. I could probably use this power to heal my eye and go back in time and save my brother's best friend. But that won't get me laid. He finally makes it to the last person, who has the most powerful ability of courage. What am I watching? What's next? The power of friendship? Just to really bring this anime full circle, he gets amnesia, because why not? This was 12 episodes of trying to get a girl, and 1 episode of fighting terrorists. But at least we get some great English lines.
What? Who are you? What do you want from me? Oh gosh!
Now, let's talk about the characters in this anime, starting off with Yu.
Who are you?
You.
Are you deaf?
No, you is blind.
I'm not blind, you blind.
I have to say that this character started off strong, with a very comedic demeanor. He had moments where sometimes you forgot that he was the protagonist, but then you remember that he doesn't have both parents, lives alone, and has a younger sister. Oh yeah, he's the protagonist. This character also kind of lost his personality as the anime went on, slowly turning into Otonashi. He eventually becomes the character who sees somebody else's power and says, "You mean our power." All for one tier, the girl of the anime. And no, I'm not gonna say her name all video. She has mommy issues, daddy issues, trust issues, brother issues, really, the whole package. I wonder if the mangaka has ever written a happy high school student. Her brother was experimented on as a kid, and now has a deep hatred of pillows. This is why her kicking people out windows is totally justified. Abusive tier, Ayumi, who is literally every younger sister in anime ever. You know, besides the fact that she cooks everything with pizza sauce. Because of her, I can never look at Omu Rice the same way again. Bring down the roof tier. Hey look, it's Yusa the idol. Wow, this is so cool. Now turn into Misa because that's who we really care about. She was the sister of Yusa who died that occasionally uses mind transfer jutsu to take over Yusa's body. This was one of the only characters that made me feel sad in the anime and was one of the more enjoyable characters whenever she was on screen. Switch now tier. Glasses, who was definitely the funniest character in the anime since he was basically Quicksilver who always got injured. He's the biggest simp for his idol Yusa and I respect him for it. Without a doubt the best character on the show. Speed tier. Pooh, the character who was the best friend of Shunsuke and he is dead. Dead as hell. While this is gonna get me some hate, I'm gonna say it anyways. If he didn't die, nobody would care too much about him. Better off dead tier. Shunsuke, the brother who did a Steins Gate, but never reached the happy ending. He relived his childhood many times, but if he failed.
What's 17 more years? I can always start again.
Blind tier. Sala, that one girl from Angel Beats after she got reincarnated. She's the mysterious character that creates many character theory videos. Wait a minute, he didn't even meet her when he went back in time. Why am I even talking about her? Blind tier. Time for final thoughts and rating the anime. My train of thought for the first 6 episodes were, wow, this is great, I'm really hooked. Then the next 6 episodes were, this is fine. They released an OVA and it was great because it was similar to the first 6 episodes. I think one thing that this anime does do pretty well is the side characters. But man, they really don't handle killing off characters in this anime very well. It will be a sad mood and then some random dumb joke will be said that just kills the mood. This anime also had way too many plot holes in it. I didn't mind the plot holes in Angel Beats, but in Charlotte, they're just so much more prevalent. It goes without saying that this anime was extremely rushed, especially the last episode. It will spend 3 episodes building up a problem and then just solve it in a single episode, which is exactly the same as Angel Beats. But Angel Beats is without a doubt better because it's an isekai. While my anime list gave this anime a score of around 7.8 out of 10, I will be giving it a score of 8.1 Charlottes out of 10.
もちろん嘘800だ
Hello, Outro Lunar here. Click here if you want to see my channel. Click over here if you want to see my most recent video. Click over here if you want to see the recommended video. Alright, bye.